You're good, Eric. Lightning struck, right?
You were all standing around arguing.
What door should we go in?
Do I hear it downstairs? No, we hear nothing downstairs.
I like that Quinnar went from black cloak to corgis.
Courtyard.
Corgi armor is chaotic evil.
Oh, I mean, it
Just
doesn't
choose one.
fucking
Yeah,
matter.
this shit's a secret.
Yeah, that's exactly
go in
where my
there.
brain was at.
Yeah.
Do you go with them?
Yeah, I mean, what else am I gonna do?
Right?
Hang out here with the well?
Inside is a room that
It's an ante-room.
has been equally stripped, but a small table has been set up and a small cot with a picture of the Count, obviously saved, despite its broken frame, hanging up over it. The Duke Morai is in here. At his table is a number of pigments, paints, what looks like false teeth, some clothing, threadbare and eaten by moths that has been saved from a ruined cache. The whole place is something of a shrine to the Duke who once lived here, and the man is muttering to himself as he finishes touching something up in a piece of bronze that reflects back to him.
No, shh. Don't embarrass him.
So, from looking at this, does this look like the said crazy guy is trying to make himself look like the original Count?
That is the Duke, and yes,
Yeah.
that is precisely what this room is.
All right.
This was obviously the room he took, and this is where he is staying. There's a stairwell in the back of the room that leads up into more of the structure above you.
I'm gonna
Apologize. Apologize to the man.
Julio, don't make me.
Apologize.
I can't.
Who is
there?
Duke Morai. My friend Miguel has something to say to you.
The man turns, carefully keeping a hand on a fang, as if waiting for it to dry. Yes, what is it?
I am deeply embarrassed by my curt actions. I never should have touched you.
And?
I am deeply regretful.
And? We need those 2 words. I don't care if you have to bluff. Do it.
I'm sorry.
Please, as you Trump apologize, because that sounded like Trump, roll a bluff.
Oh, he's very good at bluffing.
I am.
It's gonna be over 40?
I actually forget
Okay,
how
so-
my modifier works for my, like, trend. I get to add my, what is it? Oh no, it's not on this page. Versatile performance string, so I get to add my string to my bluff. So 19 plus 9 plus 13, 41.
You are a newcomer in my country, and do not know our ways. I forgive you. But I warn you, the doors in my house are locked for a reason, and I would suggest you do not trespass.
Most of them are broken.
Not in the rest of this keep.
Can I ask something?
Of course.
Who told you to not go in these doors?
They are my doors. Obviously, I told myself.
Okay.
That doesn't check out.
What if we opened the well? What would happen?
We're not opening the well.
But
Do
I
it.
just want to know what would
Do it.
happen.
We're gonna go to the 3rd floor and we're gonna open some doors.
But
Also sounds like a terrible idea. I mean,
You've been nice to him so far, right?
to the Count? Yes.
The Duke.
The Duke?
He
Duke
gestures for
Morai?
you to come close and says in a stage whisper,
Yeah.
One of your friends is under the effect of my dominating gaze and thinks I am not a vampire. It would be best if you did not break the illusion for him, he says, looking over at Tulio. Inside the well are 3 nuptial, beautiful concubines, and they are dangerous. They seek the lifeblood of women and their children. but will accept anything in replacement of it, if they are desperate. It would be best if they stayed below until I was ready for my vacation.
And then we let them out?
Yes, then they'll come with me.
Oh, okay. I assure you, Duke, I have no intention of breaking anybody's illusions. Whatever is in anybody's head is their own.
Ah, good. Perfect.
Also, we're gonna explore your house, and we're letting those witches out. It's gonna be great.
What witches?
Don't worry about it.
I have no witches here.
Okay.
Witches. I spit.
It's not very dukely.
They are concubines.
Concubine.
Beautiful women of the same nature as my own.
Vampires
Oh.
in the basement.
Sexy vampires.
Yes, vampires. It is a word, my friend, for people of certain noble status here. The charm remains. Your other friend is quickly falling under its influence.
You're doing a great job, man.
I
I
know.
say looking up at him.
I've had many years of experience.
All right, I am done talking to this fucking
Yeah, I'm
asshole.
fucking
Let's
just
just go
up the
upstairs.
I love him.
We're going up to Too Dangerous.
Yeah. Please tell me it's just dragon underneath here.
Oh, no, it's well, he's.
Very well. If you choose to explore my house, he says, calling up to you, you are free to do so, but the risk is of your own.
Yeah, do not go at the third floor. Blah 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 blah.
Very well, I will be in the Great Hall when you are being less rude.
I'm gonna follow them up wherever they're going, muttering about how much I like this guy.
To the mess hall.
He's great.
All of you make will saves.
Oh boy, this is
Because
dangerous.
it's
26.
Oh,
18.
fuck. That's a 10.
You come up to a place where the walls have been knocked in by weather and the strikes of lightning that crackle down the main tower, striking it even as you watch. Rain pouring in to rot and destroy everything beautiful in here. None of these doors have been battered open, and it's clear why. This place is beyond repair, beyond saving. Perhaps somewhere higher up in the tower might be spared, but this floor at least is destroyed. For the other two, as you come upstairs, you hear the faint playing of organ music somewhere in the distance, humming softly behind closed doors. Candles are lit, showing you a sumptuous room. Beautiful stone walls in immaculate condition. Tapestries depicting the long history of a nation, its wars, its triumphs, its eventual defeat and destruction.
And this
The
is for
carpet.
those of us that failed our will save?
Maybe.
Okay, cool.
The area is beautifully carpeted in the same rich weave, and the table is set out with many fine things upon it. Small trinkets, gold treasures. It looks like a feast was just being had. Thank you.
This is awesome.
There are weapons here.
That's great. I just want to go home. I was so content being a cook. I was looking forward to Tulio slamming the queen and being like the king's right hand.
What?
So this room seems pretty shitty.
No, it's nice.
That's beautiful.
You got.
Wrong map.
In the distance, one of the doors swings open slowly with a creak. You can hear the latch and lock mechanism giving away. You guys also see a door swing open. And the hand that opened it stops for a moment, begins to speak to someone else, and passes away down whatever hall they're entering.
That's spooky.
Or inviting.
Quinar!
Yeah.
So mad.
Damn.
A plate is brought up over to you. Make a will save.
Scariest words.
Even if I accept it willingly?
Ah, you're going to accept it willingly?
I'm not going to eat any of it, but I'll take the plate.
Are you accepting willingly what's being put before you?
Just take it.
and eat it.
Worst case scenario, you get to slam 3 witches.
They're vampires.
They're concubine.
Yeah, but they're vampire.
Whatever you call them, they're hot ladies.
I'll accept the plate.
Ah, fair enough. A plate of grapes, some small cuts of dried meat, things that you would have expected from a traveler's pack or a wagon trip, but nice, quality food is offered to you on the plate. The woman kneels down. It's impossible not
It's
to notice
happening.
how the dress clings to her.
It's
And
happening.
she smiles, gesturing at the food. Come, eat.
I have already eaten. I am good.
It's the least of our thanks. Please, will you not? We've saved the best, just in case.
Just ask for the most of their thanks.
I say I do not want to eat. I want to find more treasure.
I want to go home.
For you and for me.
Everything that is within the castle is ours.
Well, there's stuff here that you don't know is here yet.
But you have an eye for wealth.
Correct.
How much do you think he can carry, sisters? And the voice from the far side of the room calls out, a man of his build, 100, perhaps 200 pounds before the weight began to affect his knees. She looks over your shoulder to the red-headed one. And how many, Sabine, how many days do you think you could go carrying that treasure? And she kind of gives you a look up and down. 2 or 3 before hunger and thirst set in, and he was forced to abandon part of his precious spoils. 2, I'd say. 2 on the outside.
You know what enough is? Anyways, yep.
Are you going to take any actions?
I let him know that the men upstairs that locked them away are taking everything from the castle and are leaving at an unknown time. I have no idea. But if if everything in the castle is yours, then shouldn't you stop it?
The master of the castle will be returning in one night, and woe to those who steal his treasures.
You don't know that. You don't know that. It's okay.
We are unconcerned about the
Safe.
robbers upstairs. In fact, I think we heard through the grates and some of the walls that they have been run off by a party of adventurers. A group who have come to the castle with the noblest of intentions. Are you not one of our rescuers?
I have followed them.
She stands up and just looks down at you. The red-headed one is looking down at you, and the woman at the edge of your vision walks in as well. She is a blonde, and she just watches you as well. They're obviously waiting for your next action.
I said, let's go upstairs. Let's meet these adventurers. I know some of them have treasure.
This is why I hate chaotic evil.
I don't have treasure. So
I don't either, actually.
And the blonde girl says, well, perhaps you've already eaten. But we should take a moment.
Rip.
Some of us have yet to sup our meal, and we've been down here for so long. All of them smile at you.
Yeah, of course they do.
Miguel!
Hi! I'm imitating the Duke.
Well,
I
my
am Duke
evil one.
Moran. I think I run the castle. It's all too scary. What was that hand, though? You saw that.
What hand?
The one that opened the door and,
Oh.
ran down the hall.
The wind opened the
The
door.
wind did not open the door. The wind doesn't have hands.
I
That,
mean, he's got a point.
yeah. I'm gonna follow the, we were in here and this is what opened up, right?
Miguel begins walking towards a hole in the floor.
Miguel. I'm gonna go and try to like grab him out of the way with a CMB.
Yep.
No, I don't get it. I only have 16.
No, 21.
Make a reflex save.
26.
Wow, nice roll.
Thanks.
You feel your foot give way into emptiness,
Oh.
and you manage to twist, turning towards Tulio and grabbing hold of his cloak.
There's a hole in the ground. You
don't
almost
see it.
stepped
It's
into
carpet.
it.
Fine, luxurious carpet.
Okay, something weird might be happening.
Yeah, this.
I'm gonna go like sit on the ground and shimmy and poke at the floor and shimmy and poke at the floor and shimmy and poke at the floor.
You find small gaps where it looks like the floor is not there. And the carpet, although you can feel it in some places, your hand simply passes through. It's a weird feeling. It's like your hand is briefly woven in carpet.
So can you guys explain to me what is happening?
As she pokes her hand in and out of one of the holes, you see a set of yellow eyes suddenly look up from that hole and then move.
Well, we see a room.
I recommend we get ready because there's something in the floor watching us. And I'm gonna pull out my weapon.
How is Mushroom feeling at the moment?
Mushroom appears to be, I think the word is catatonic.
No, he's a badger.
It's badgetonic.
He is sniffing at and responding to things you can't see. When he's responding to anything at all, he's mostly just kind of following along with you with a sort of dazed out expression.
Alright. Somebody cursed my fucking badger. And when
And you.
if I find out it was one of the two of you,
It wasn't me.
How
Why
could
would
we
I
curse
curse
a
your
bad-
badger?
Doesn't make sense.
We're on a team. We're working together.
Hey, remember when we were in that castle making nice meals and Tulio was going to slam the queen and I was going to be the king's right hand? After
That
you
never
said-
happened. I was never going to slam the queen.
You said you were going to slam the queen.
No, you pictured I did. You said, wouldn't it be funny if you said, I'm going to slam the queen?
And you said, oh, yeah.
alright, I don't want to get in the middle of this lover's quarrel or anything, but if there is something in here, don't you think all the shouting and the yelling and the...
It already knows we're here. It's Tweedledee and Tweedledum almost walk into the hole.
That's very rude. You just can't call a halfling Tweedledum.
There's movement in the larger hole that you are holding him on the edge of. It's about here in the hall.
Alright, I'm going to pull him away from it. And just like, let's step away from this hole.
Okay. Why don't you guide us out of this fucking
Oh, I have
room?
dark vision. Can I see in the hole?
Yes, you can.
What is it?
A large, black, hairy spider is pulling itself into orientation, closing its yellow eyes as it comes towards the hole to hide its movement better, and reaching with two long fingers
Can I
to
swing at it?
find its yes.
Because I can.
What you guys see is out of the floor a pair of boots attached to ankles. Ankles in white hose that then stretch out longer than they should with multiple joints.
Yeah,
I have a 25.
I don't even like that.
You hit.
I do 11 damage, 3 of which is cold.
Brr.
3 of which?
Bludgeoning and piercing, if that matters to you.
The creature hisses and pulls its leg back, but backs up and starts coming up the other side of the hole to give itself space. What you guys hear is and the jester, with his 4 legs and 4 arms, his body weirdly twisted, his head positioned strangely in the center of his torso, goes back into the floor and comes up the other side. It's almost as if whatever you're seeing is attempting to look human, but has too many limbs,
Well-
too many body parts that don't connect in the right ways.
Well,
I'm-
that I just don't like.
I'm gonna shout, it's a giant fucking spider! Holy shit!
You know, that I think is worse than a spider.
I'll attack the jester.
I'm gonna take out my crossbow.
Okay,
Yeah,
you go to attack the jester.
I do.
Make a reflex save as
Oh.
you don't know where the hole is.
Fucking hell. Woo! 10.
Into the web you go.
You take 7 points of damage
What?
and crash down into what looks like an empty area. Now that you've taken damage, the illusion passes away. You see the last legs of the spider pulling itself out of the hole.
Holy
you just fell
shit!
in. And the sound of rustling from down below
Oh,
in this dark area.
Fuck.
Fucked. I'm gonna hit the thing.
The jester?
Yeah. Oh, that goes
Thank
well.
God for will
That's
saves.
a 30.
Thank God.
You hit.
Will
Sweet.
saves.
She's firing off the mark. It looks like she's firing at things that aren't there, but the bolt still manages to hit the spider.
Nice.
Ooh, that's good. So that's 11, 12, 13, and plus 1 lightning.
Wow.
Gave me plus 1 lightning. I don't know
Yeah,
what that does.
you
Should be
add
what,
a
D6?
D6 of damage.
Yeah, so one of these D6
Oh.
is
Oh,
a,
so
Oh,
Oh,
one of those
yeah.
D6 is lightning then.
Oh, okay, I'll take that
So I
back.
say it's the blue one. Oops.
Just should have
What are you doing?
taken the extra
So you did
D6 of
13?
lightning.
God bolts.
Yeah, 13.
With 6 of it being.
No, one of those is lightning.
Yes.
Pick one. I don't care. Does it matter?
Look
Should
at
I
that.
have rolled
6.
it? Yeah, 6 is lightning. 5, 6, 7 is not. You wrote this character sheet.
The jester begins to twitch uncontrollably as the bolt sinks into what is one of its many shoulders.
Yeah, lightning arrows.
You see the spider respond by twitching violently. It doesn't
Yes!
take the lightning.
Keep doing that.
Sweet. I'll try to hit again.
Do you have 2 shots?
Technically, you've all taken an action wandering around the room, scooching.
I
Oh,
don't
okay,
have attack
sure.
right now.
Oh,
I guess
oh,
that
wait.
makes sense. I'm an oracle.
Next level, I get my doubles.
We're spellcasters. That
Pinar.
makes sense.
Hi.
The ladies are all smiling at you, talking about they haven't had their chance yet to suck.
Third base, third base, third base. But they're gonna suck blood out of your dick. It's not as nice as it sounds.
Whoa. Laura always told me third base was over the shirt.
No. That's first base.
No, she means over the shirt, like he has to keep his hands up here.
Yeah. Yeah, first base.
Sorry. Just betray us.
I've already done that.
Okay, Caleb.
Yeah, I'm good.
You know what's great is reaching over like this. It looks like I'm actually reaching over to stop you.
Mitch. I'll stand up and start walking towards the door.
Yeah, just leave. When in doubt.
You hear the sounds of soft fabrics falling to the floor, and all 3 women begin to laugh.
Oh, they were just wearing clothes, but they're really monsters.
They're really 3 spiders.
Their laugh also begins to change, and you hear the sound of 3 thuds against the ground.
They got big feet.
We're getting skin. We're getting skin.
They
They were carving out bodies to
Yeah.
wear.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not. The ladies they carved were hot. They themselves were not.
Of course. Of course. Alright.
All right.
Just run.
I will.
Just start moving faster.
That's scary.
I'll run. Can I also make an acrobatics check? So if I feel anything getting close to me, I can preemptively move out of the way?
Absolutely.
Sounds good. Acrobatics, come on. 17.
You know what doesn't bode well for an acrobatics check?
When you're
Aiming for the dice
Oh.
tray and missing.
That is a critical.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
You duck under the first of them as they swoop over your form. A disembodied female torso on bat-like wings that stretch out to 8 feet on either side. Her hair, a
That's
wild
scary.
mess. Her face
That is
now
scary.
a hateful but cruelly smiling thing of fangs and deep sunken-in black eyes. She turns in the air to look at you, having been reaching out to you with a long, spindly tongue with barbs on it. You hear
Nice.
bat-like wings approaching from behind.
Man.
All of them just have a spine hanging down like a tail out of their torsos.
I know what these are, but I don't remember their names. I think
called
to myself as I'm.
You can make a free knowledge religion if you like.
I don't do religion.
I don't do that religion.
So she's in front of me,
Yes, she's moved over top of you. It looks like she was attempting to bull rush you.
but I dodged it.
And so she just passed overhead silently,
And
is now
turned around.
pivoting. She's in front of the door.
Infect her with white nose disease.
Is that an ability he has, or is this just
no,
like
that's
something
a
that...
bat
It's
disease.
a bad disease. It's a real life bad disease that affects me. I guess can I make another acrobatics and run to get underneath, or I mean, my
Yeah, do a
ability's
fucking
probably
cool
almost set.
slide.
You can
Yeah.
attempt to make
fucking
your
sick
way through her
parkour.
square.
I'd be like, see you later, bitch.
Grab her by the spine
We'll
and
call
tear
her
it
a
out.
batch.
Oh,
Batch.
Fuck yeah!
Do all that.
Would you like to attempt to do all that?
I'm gonna attempt to slide under her, but there's stairs on the other side, correct?
Yes.
So I also then have to, after I slide under her, jump back up and run or walk up the stairs.
Absolutely.
This is why you should grab her by the
And
spine.
say, do all take that, batch.
Better.
Nice roll.
26 for the acrobatics.
As you attempt to make your way under her,
Yes.
she simply drops down and that spine snaps in front of you like a whip, halting your progress. You are now about... I'm going to imagine you were sliding under on both your knees like an Elvis pose.
Yeah.
You are now knee-deep in corpses and old treasure.
And corpses don't bother me in drought, but
The woman hangs over top of you, smiling down. She's obviously impressed with your attempt.
I don't have any actions left.
No,
do
you
I?
don't.
Okay.
Miguel, you are in a dark pit with the sounds of rustling. You do not have dark vision.
No, but I have torches!
And two spiders rear back with a third leg just coming over your shoulder and then pulling back.
Ah! I'm gonna attack this spider in front of me
Okay.
with the Gore Maker!
Is that what you named your weapon?
Yeah.
Nice. That's great. That's a good roll.
That's great. That's 28 to hit.
You hit.
Where's my D6 at?
Well, my D6 at.
That is 10, 14 damage, 4 of which is flaming.
We have the exact same stats.
Yeah.
The creature, the leg that you swing at, you not only cut it off at, say, the third or fourth knuckle,
Yeah.
but managed to catch some of the thick, black, spiny hair on fire.
Haha, take that, you 7-legged beast!
It's good.
Do you have 2 attacks?
No, I'm with
Do
Spellcaster.
you want to take a standard action then, now that you've done that?
Man. What do I want to do? How high up is this pit?
The lip of the pit is about 5 feet above your head.
Oh, okay, so I can like make an acrobatics to jump up there.
You could definitely attempt to.
Okay, I would love to attempt to get the fuck out of here with an
Okay.
acrobatics. 22.
22.
You hop up to grab at the ledge, but you're unable to pull yourself all the way up as some of the cobbles that you're holding onto give way.
No!
But you're still now hanging above a pit of spiders.
Help! Help!
They don't like you.
Where's those Sour Patch Kids at?
What was that?
I mean, the ones
That
I almost
is-
died
Yeah, it's a
for.
reroll. It's a reroll.
That's a 13.
What you almost died for.
What's your armor class?
26? 21?
Close.
Real close.
You take 7 damage.
Ah!
Oh, it's all good. They're worth dying for.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, you just got lucky. I don't know who bumped the table, but you just changed a 19 into a 3. The other one attempts to grab hold of your leg. You can feel its mouth slobbering away at your boot heel as it engulfs your whole foot.
My good boots.
Tulio.
I'm gonna use my evil powers
Fly out of there.
to give myself my dark shield. which coats my skin with a watery black substance that ups my
Nice.
AC really high.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna fuck this guy up.
There you go.
Only a 15.
Making this more hollow.
You do not hit the
That's fine.
spider.
Spider?
Bellini.
Spider.
That's 29 to hit.
Oh no. They got a lot better since last time.
Really? Okay, you hit.
No, that's a 19 to hit.
You do not hit.
Maths. I was like, that seems really high
Oh my
for the shit I
god, 18
rolled.
over 19, that's impossible!
Nerd.
And I don't think I can. I have a second action,
Yes,
but I
you
don't
can
think
take
I
the second
can.
shot.
Can I take it with a cross
Uh,
longbow? I don't think I can.
Longbow, yes,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah?
You're like Legolas.
Longbows, you can
Sure.
fire as many attacks as you have.
Oh, that's an 18. No.
Longbows are better than crossbows in every way possible in this game.
Sweet.
Seriously.
Bias.
Same as short bow.
What
No.
was that second?
17.
Oh,
18.
okay.
He uses bolts.
You fire
Short bows,
two
don't use
shots.
bolts.
They
Crossbows.
both pass. They both tear off parts of the jester's clothing, revealing black flesh, thick with
Great.
needle-like hair underneath.
Yeah.
And the thing continues to laugh at you. The door opens again,
How
and a
Mike
number of
asks
people
for
walk in.
treats.
Dressed in fine clothing and sumptuous regalia, they sit down at the table, ignoring the jester,
fuck.
ignoring Tullio, and start miming eating a meal.
Alright, we're gonna take a break for YouTube there, because that's spooky.